You are now tuning into Out the Box Radio Show. Entertainment at its best. Hot topics, games, and unforgettable interviews. Welcome to the show.
Hey, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Welcome back to Out the Box Radio Show, everybody. Jonay.
Yes.
I've missed you.
I missed you too.
It's been a few weeks.
It has been a while.
It's been a few weeks. Every time I always think about where are we? It's not together, let me tell you that. Because she's always going off doing her own thing. She don't even love me no more.
Of course I love you.
Well, you got to show it to prove it. Actions speak
I
louder than
you.
words. Well, we going to see. I invited Jonay to come out with me this weekend and our other guest co-host, Kiara, because she just had a birthday, by the way.
Oh, happy birthday, Kiara.
So we're going out on Saturday, but we're going to see if JoJo going to come on out.
If I can, if I don't have to work.
We'll see.
You know how my schedule is.
I know how your schedule is. It's crazy. Well, while she's getting herself set up over here to charge her phone, I did want to ask a question because today we actually have a great guest in the studio that we're going to be interviewing very shortly. But due to the guests and their background and what they do, I wanted to ask you a question, JoJo, because I think we may have talked about similar topics before, but I'm not sure. So, talking about acting, right?
Yes.
Being in the entertainment industry, if you could, let's imagine you got casted for a movie, and it was all on you. You got to choose the genre, you got to choose the character. What type of movie would you want to do? What would be your dream role?
Drama.
Wow, I should have known that. Goodness gracious. Okay, so drama. Okay. What kind of drama? Like emotional or like
emotional?
Like crazy, a lot going on, or
All
like
of
sad? Okay, you want a good mixture of drama.
Yeah, I want it all. 'Cause I like I just like drama, the tears, the excitement, the lows, the high, like all of it.
Yeah. So what would your
definitely
character be? Like, what would be their background or their specs, if you will?
Life imitates art, so she would definitely. Lots of me would be.
Okay, and her. Okay.
Just being a young black woman in this cold world, just trying to.
It sounds like you writing a poem or something.
Trying to make it.
Yeah.
But no, it would definitely be from the perspective of what it is that I know, being young African American, educated, about her business, but also trying to find that balance of, you got to be tough going through this, but you're also a female, you're also a woman, there's also a softer side, knowing when to show that softer side, when to let that hard shell go. It can be a struggle sometimes. It's dramatic.
That sounds like that sounds like a pretty good movie.
I
would
think
tune
so,
into
too.
it. I would watch it because it sounds good.
I should write it.
You should, JoJo. I'll help you back. I'll back you up. Okay. Well, see, mine's gonna be opposite.
What's yours?
I think
a serial killer.
well, you're almost like right there on the spot. So not just because I've been booked the past 2 times to play a killer role. I don't know why people think I'm crazy like that.
Because you are.
Yeah, but I mean, come on now. I'm not that crazy. But some people are laughing behind the stage, y'all. No, but like I would love to do like a thriller or a horror movie. I think that would be not as a killer. Like I don't want to. I want to be the person that's like.
Just don't fall when you run.
I
hate that.
No, it's the girls that usually fall. It's usually the women. The men have good balance apparently. Y'all the ones that be falling.
In some movies, the guys do fall. They get up. They get up pretty quickly.
They get up quick.
But
they don't drag themselves across the ground like the women do.
God.
Yeah,
like that.
No. No.
That is so not realistic.
But it's funny to watch. That's the one reason why I love watching horror movies, because I just wait for those epic moments. The fall, the trying to get back up, the fake crazy screams. I mean, it's just hilarious to watch. I love it. No, I want to be one of those people. I want to be one that's maybe running away, but like I don't want to act too scared. I want to be more of the person that's like I'm trying to help either kill the killer, the demon, the bad person, or like trying to investigate to find out who it is.
So you know want to last to the end of the movie.
Oh, I have to.
Definitely.
I have to. If I accept that role, I'm going all the way to the end. And no, there'll be a part 2, I'm sure. So, no, I definitely think that would be very exciting. I love drama. I love comedy. But I think Thriller would be something I'd want to try first because it would help me check that off my list first. So
that would be, I can see that. I would want to do that. Not first, but maybe second.
Not first.
Maybe second. I'd do it second.
I think you would definitely do good in drama. I always said we should do something together in either comedy or drama. I think we would do good in comedy too. But we're going to make that happen.
Yes.
We're going to put it out there, put it into existence, put it into the world, and we are going to get that booking. And pretty soon, Out the Box Radio will be on the TV.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so surreal.
Yeah. Jared, you can come too. Jared's missing today, you guys, so he ain't got a word or say. Jared Swain is our other co-host. He is out today. I think he's filming again. He's booked for something. He seems to be booked on Thursdays, let me tell you. We have a show, he's booked. Not a bad thing. Shout out to Jared for that. So I think he's filming today in DC or VA, but we'll see him next week. So he did want to be here. He really did want to meet our guest today because he was super excited. But sorry, Jared, you got to watch online. Just like everybody else.
We'll see you next week.
I got to give her moment to shine. Okay, I do have a special announcement before we bring our guest to the table.
What's that?
For me, it's a really good announcement. Like I'm really excited about it.
I'm sure it would be good for me and everybody else as well. Hi, hello.
Okay. Hi, on her phone. No, I am honored, truly honored, and proud to say that I have been nominated and selected to receive the 2019 Web Host Award. What? Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you got that in the bag.
And this is provided by Women and Men in the Arts USA.
Okay.
So this organization is really big online. They actually had a division in Miami for a while, years ago, and they're branching out to different areas of the U.S. Mm-hmm. So they did select me for that award, and I'm super excited. I mean, it's an honor.
Excited. Is it like a ceremony? Where is it going to be?
So there is a ceremony in September. I believe it's going to be hosted online. I need to find out more details about that, but I will make sure I bring the actual trophy in here to show everybody. And I want to let you know, because Jared and Jonay are a key asset to this group, to this show, because without Jonay and Jared, we wouldn't have Out the Box Radio. So we're going to share in this moment together. Now, this award was granted because of what we're doing in the community. So if you've been tuning into our show for almost 3 years now, we've been on air. We're really impactful in the entertainment community because of what we do and the interaction that we have with our guests. So it's not like a typical show. Right. In my mind, in my eyes, it's not a typical show.
I don't think so.
Because we really dive deep into what the artists do and the talent do, but we also kind of go beyond and kind of peel that onion, if you will, to figure out what there is to know about these artists that other people don't know. Like, what happens behind the scenes? What are these challenging moments that you face? Maybe that people who are interested in getting into this career can really, feed off of. They can get some motivation behind it. And we, all in all, the reason we do Out the Box Radio for our talent and our guests, such as today, is to be able to provide a platform for them. You know, it's their chance to shine. It's their moment. They work hard. And we want them to be able to pursue their dreams. And any way that we can motivate them, we're going to do that. So that's what we do actively, not just in the DMV, but we have had guests who've called in from California, Texas, New York, from reality stars to local actresses to dancers to musicians, you name it. So the list will always go on. There's more to come, but I am really excited to be able to accept that award, and I'm very honored. So
yes,
thank
congratulations.
You. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, JoJo.
I wish it was actually somewhere so we can,
celebrate.
Yeah.
Well, we can celebrate still.
No, I want to go to the ceremony. I want to dress up.
I would love to do that.
I want to walk on the red carpet.
I would love to do that. Our last red carpet looks were pretty amazing.
Yes, they were.
You in your green dress, very stunning.
So many compliments.
You did. She was a lady of the night. I thought she had her own show. I was like, oh, okay.
Right, I'm giving you the side eye.
Oh, no, I don't. Well, I'm saying this in the sense of she was. Well, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I meant all eyes on Jonay. She had attention. That's what I'll say.
The night. Oh my God.
Anyways, I mean, whoo.
Don't put that beef on me.
I'm sorry, I still don't know what that really means. Y'all gonna have to, yeah, the ladies in the room are gonna have to tell me what the ladies of the night means, because I don't know. I was just the guy of the night, if that means the same thing.
Yes. Oh my God.
Gosh. Okay. Well, anyways, we're not gonna go any further with that conversation. But what I do want to do is show you this clip of Gigi Jones. That's our guest today. We have a lot to discuss with Gigi. She is absolutely talented and amazing and a beautiful young girl. But before she comes to the table, we want to give you a little taste of what Gigi does. Take a look.
Well, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. Say hello, honey.
What a beautiful little girl you are.
Find opportunities to personally connect with guests of all ages.
Yes.
Would you like one? There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And you'll be
Thanks so much.
Breakfast just helps me think. It helps me do all the homework Miss Whitlow tells me to do. It's gonna make me big and strong, like my mom. It's really hard to stay awake and pay attention when I haven't had breakfast. If I didn't eat breakfast, I'd be really cranky. Sometimes the fridge is empty. It's really hard to be happy when I'm hungry. Everyone deserves breakfast. You should always eat breakfast. Kids shouldn't ever have to be hungry. With school breakfast, I know I'm gonna get breakfast every day. If I'm not hungry, I know I can do good at school. And then I can do all kinds of things.
That was you.
Yeah.
That was Gigi Jones.
That was Gigi Jones doing an amazing job, first of all.
Yes.
Yes. Well, welcome, Gigi.
Thank you for having
Box
me.
Radio.
How are you feeling tonight?
Good, excited.
You're excited?
Yeah.
We're excited too. Now, first of all, let's talk about what you have on, because you are gorgeous, and I'm a little bit jealous of your crown.
He really is.
But I'm going to let you wear it because you are our special guest for today. So let's talk about that, because I noticed you have your sash on. What does that represent? What is that for?
America's Elite Miss.
America's Elite Miss.
And I'm your 2019 National Ambassador.
I know that's right.
She is a did you hear that, you guys? 2019 National Ambassador. Oh my goodness.
For the whole nation.
Yes, the entire nation.
Like all of the states.
Now, can I ask a question? Is the crown heavy?
Not really.
No? Oh, because I was going to say I could hold it for you if you need me to.
Don't let them.
Please don't let me. No, but it is very, very beautiful. We're actually very excited to have you here as well, and we want to start the interview off. I'm going to let Jonay start, because we're going to kind of go into different areas, Gigi, of your experience. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk a little bit about everything that you've done, okay? Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so are we.
First, how old are you? Is it okay to tell your real age? Because you know, in the entertainment industry, you could be 72, but they want you to say, I'm 40.
True.
I'm 9 years old.
Yes, she is 9. She's proud to say it. Good job.
Good. And also, when it comes to school, because it's really important, what is your favorite thing about school?
Science and hanging out with my friends. Science because I like doing experiments, and hanging out with my friends because we don't get to do that a lot because I'm always busy.
Oh. Well, okay, so you like science. I had a best friend in school who also loved science. What was your favorite project that you've done so far this year in science class?
So this year we did, what did we do? I forgot.
Have you made any volcanoes?
Yeah, I made
A
a robot.
robot?
A smart
What?
robot.
Wait a minute.
I made a robot.
I'm talking about volcanoes.
Yes.
The kids are way
Jonay,
more
it's
advanced.
2019. We did volcanoes when we were in elementary
Y'all
school, middle
making robots.
school.
Okay.
Yes,
I know
robots.
that's right.
What?
I know that's right. So, I know another part you said was hanging out with friends, and that's a big thing. And you know,
it is.
I'm glad you didn't say recess. I would have said that. I'm like, that's not a subject. Like, that's not a subject. I like recess. Recess is a subject. It's so you build your social skills. Okay, that's very important.
And your muscles
Like,
up. It's just as good as gym
it's
because
better
you're
than gym.
exercising.
Yes, I agree.
Shoot.
You like recess?
Yeah.
Do they even still have recess in school?
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been in school, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
yeah, we have it, but maybe not in middle school.
Oh.
Mm,
I feel like
We're gonna
even
have to
in
see
high
about-
school I should have had recess.
or nap time. Because I could use me a nap every
I
day.
need nap at work. And I'm
No,
an
okay.
adult.
Well, let's ask you because you know this is what changes. When you're a child, you don't want to take nap time. You're like, nap time? I want to play with my
Right.
friends. I don't want to go to sleep. Gigi, when you get older, all you want to do is sleep and you want to get away from the friends for a good hour. I promise you.
Naps are
Come to me in
important.
20 years and I'll guarantee you that's what it's going to be like. You want to take a nap every day. Because I do want to take a nap. Okay, so let's talk about acting. Okay, so those who are tuning in, Gigi Jones does a lot, first of all. You're an actress, you're a model, you do competitive dancing, and as you're here presenting yourself tonight, you also do pageantry. So you do a lot of things. First, I'm going to give you a clap.
Yes.
Because you deserve that. You're a hard-working, young, talented girl, which I love to see. So thank you for that. Thank you for everything that you do. Okay, now I'm going to talk to you first about acting because I want to know what is your favorite part about being an actress.
So one of the reasons is being on set and making new friends and being a different person.
And being a different person. That's a
Yes.
good answer, actually.
Those are all perfect things.
Now, if you had an opportunity to get your own movie role, let's say that you had your own movie deal and they said, you know what, we're going to cast you for your own movie, just like I asked Jonay earlier. What would you want that to be? What would it be about? What would the movie be about?
About my life and what I did in my life.
Okay, because
But
you've done a
it would
lot.
be in a
Yeah.
dramatic way.
Okay. Oh look, she's
Why
following in the
not?
footsteps.
Drama is fun, right? It's fun. It's fun being dramatic.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about some of the challenging moments, okay? Because on this show, we like to talk about difficult times, right? Challenging moments. What would you say is the hardest part about being an actress, especially at your age?
Saying the lines over and over again. And when I was really little, I would just like get frustrated with myself, but I kept calm and just, you know.
Well, you did the right thing.
Yeah,
You have to keep calm, because if you don't, it'll show.
Yeah.
And people will be able to see it on camera. And you can't erase on camera. So you definitely did a good job with that.
Yes. That is a tough one, all those takes. Especially when you think in your mind that you did it perfect. But the director they want something else, and you do get in your head like, well, what do you want?
Am I doing this?
What do you want?
Am I doing
thought
this
did it
wrong?
right.
Right. Do you not like me?
Then
Like,
start
did you cast the right
internalizing
person?
things.
Yes. No, that's,
Wanna cry
I
in the
mean,
bathroom.
yeah. I think we've all done that a few times. Gigi, have you ever cried in the bathroom before when you were doing an actress and they just made you feel bad?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you?
Yeah, I know I have.
Oh.
I've cried in a couple of bathrooms.
Oh, Lord. So is there anything that you don't really like about it? Because we have the positive stuff that we will talk about as well. But is there anything that you wish you could change maybe about being an actress and all the hard things about that? Is there anything you just don't really like too much?
Saying the lines
Okay.
over again.
Like memorizing and having to remember all of them, which is very hard to do, especially
Yeah.
when you start doing like 6 or 7 takes and you're like, and you just like get like shocked and you're like, oh my gosh, now I got to improv. It's definitely challenging. I agree with you on that one.
Yes. So you also model. We saw a video of you modeling.
We did.
How do you like modeling? If you had to choose between acting and modeling, which would you do above the one? Hard question, I know. Especially when you like doing something equally. Like you love it. It's hard to just choose one. You don't have to choose one. You can say both.
I like both.
Yeah, that's a good answer. That's what I was hoping she would say. Yeah. Don't try to trick me, Jonay. I like both, just as equal.
But with modeling, it has a lot of characteristics of acting, right? Mm-hmm. The only difference to me is that you're not actually talking, but you communicate through your movement. Like you want to show your clothing. You want to show the different things that you can do and how the clothing moves. You know what I'm saying? You like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a story. Right. My very first time ever modeling in my life, I fell on stage, and who was I with? Barbizon, and it was this big competition. It was so many people in the audience, and I fell flat on my butt, and I cried. But I got back up and I cried, and I walked and I cried. And my mother was cringing.
I'm
she
sure.
Was like, get yourself together.
Ooh.
But I was embarrassed. What was like the most embarrassing thing that happened to you when modeling?
Yeah. I have one for dance, but I don't know about modeling.
Well, you can talk about that actually, yeah, because dancing is hard.
That is hard. I can't dance.
I have a lot.
Let's talk about them. Talk about them. I'm excited to hear this.
On my first, it was this year, so I forgot my solo, and so I just improv'd.
Right.
I was like so upset because I didn't want the teacher to be mad.
And what did Shannon say? That's
said,
not the choreography I gave you. Thanks for trying.
Well, at least the audience didn't know.
And at least you were able to improv.
Good.
Because, a lot of people would have got like stage stuck and just like stood up there and not know what to do.
Or cried.
Or just like danced off the stage and just kind of like made your way up behind the curtain and not come back out. Trust me, there's been times where I wish I could do that. Yeah, and let me tell you, I think you have experience doing some theater work too, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now, as you get older and the scenes get harder and you have a lot of lines, there are going to be times when you want to run behind the curtain and not come back out because you're in front of a live audience and you're like, oh my goodness. Like, if you mess up, you can't cut that out. Yeah, everyone's watching me. Yes.
And they won't cut.
Yeah, there's
no cut. There's no cut. That's the final take.
Keep going.
Yeah, so when I first did my solo, I was so upset and I was nervous. This was at rehearsal and I was so nervous and I cried and I did want to do it, but I did not want to do it because I was scared. And then I thought everybody's going to look at me and what if I forget? And I was just like thinking of all of these bad things that were going to happen. But all my friends were just like, it's okay, just be calm and it's going to be fine. Yeah.
That's good.
And you did it.
And you conquered.
That's a big lesson, even for grown people that are watching this. You're going to have times where you don't want to do it, you feel like you failed, but you got to push and prevail through it, and you get it done. And you got it done. And you learned a big lesson, too. That's a good thing.
Now, Mama is in the corner back here, Miss Yolanda Jones. She came as well to the studio. How are you doing? Look. No. She can't no
on the spot
because we didn't introduce her, but she plays a very important role in this in Gigi's career in general. So she is literally the one supporting everything for Gigi. And I really want to know, Miss Jones, as a mother of a young, talented artist, is it hard? Honestly, is it hard?
Yes, because I've become a momager and I really do not want to be one. So it's hard. I mean, she has agents, but it's still a lot. I find her a lot of work. So it is hard, and it's hard to keep her grounded with like school and then dance and all the other things she does. And calm. So I feel like I don't sleep. I really don't sleep. Like the last 3 days I've been playing momager with all of this.
Wow.
But because the most important thing for me is that obviously like God and family, that's important. But school, so
definitely.
If we don't have straight A's, then
Right.
We don't get to go to auditions. We don't get to do those things because school is first. I mean, this stuff may not last.
Right.
Education will last.
It will last.
That's
yeah.
true.
And you'll appreciate it, Gigi, when you get older as well, for sure. I know people will always tell you, it's not just your mom telling you, we'll tell you as well. It's very important to get your education.
Yes. And it's also very important when college time comes to go to Hampton University. That's the only college that you should go to. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Well, I was about to say, as long as you go to a college, it's good, honey. Look, get a degree, and you'll start making the big bucks.
Hampton University.
She gives her full scholarship. I'm about 18.
Yes.
I graduated from UMES, but I'll be about 18.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And they
Yeah.
give her full
Oh,
ride
yes.
at 18 too.
I'll talk to Mr.
Oh,
I'll talk
yes.
to President Harvey if he's still living, because he's about 100. I love you, President Harvey.
Now, Mommy, I have another question for you, okay? Because I really want to know when it comes to the different areas of entertainment that Gigi is in, like we mentioned, acting, modeling, pageantry, and also competitive dancing. Those are all very difficult, especially to do at such a young age and become talented in that field. What do you see as the mom and the momager being the most difficult of those categories for Gigi? Or even maybe the toughest on you as the mom?
Definitely competitive dance.
Yeah.
Pageants are, I don't want to say seasonal, but usually when you're working towards a pageant, you put a lot of focus a couple of months before, but you may only go see your pageant coach once a month or twice a month.
That's
and
not
you
too
might start
bad.
that maybe 4 months before.
Right.
And then before you might go every week. Competitive dance is every day pretty much. Because she has classes during the week. She'll have like 6 to 8 hours of classes during the week.
Wow.
On the weekend she'll dance probably close to, rehearsals are close to another 8 hours. And that's Saturday and Sunday.
Oh.
So
Wow.
I would say competitive dance. But at the same time, it's one of the most rewarding. I mean, our dance family is amazing. When I say all the moms look out for each other's kids, so we don't necessarily have to be there all day, the kids are, but we pitch in and help each other. If somebody's running late, we'll take a child, we'll drop them off at home, or we'll sit there and wait if mom says I'm 5 minutes away, you know, just can you hold her? Same thing with food and stuff. If I'm running around Saturday and I can't bring her lunch, another mom will say, oh, I'll bring her lunch when I bring my daughter.
That's
lunch.
amazing.
So
Aww.
that is the great thing, is that I definitely found my village.
Yes.
But it is the most time consuming. But she loves it, so it's one of those things that makes it worth it.
Well, that sounds the opposite of what's the lady off of Dance Mom?
I was going to talk about Dance Moms.
Like, see,
I was going to say, thank
Which
goodness
one?
you're not on that show.
she loves Dance
You
Moms.
love
It's
Dance
not
Moms?
like-
Yeah.
It's really not like that. I mean, you have some parents that are more intense, but I have not come across like
Right.
those type of Same thing with pageants. The stuff you see on pageants, I haven't come across. Now I've come
Over the
across
top.
pageant moms where I feel like you're living through your child. Same thing with dance moms. Not
Yeah.
but never that intense.
Right.
No one's ever been that intense. And, So
Well, that's a
haven't come across
blessing.
that, thank goodness.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person, I just don't take a lot seriously. I joke 99% of the time.
So
Yes,
do
she
I.
does.
So do
Yes,
I.
I don't take things seriously. Everything's a joke.
Well, that's a good thing, because I have my blood pressure, and I don't even have children. I've watched the show I've probably seen about 3 episodes, and just get so upset. Like, I have a hand problem.
I've seen
I just
all
want
of
to
them.
snatch somebody. They talk crazy on there.
Let somebody do that to your child.
Exactly.
We don't have that issue. We haven't had that
Good.
issue, and we would not be any place.
Right.
I like the show though.
And she can tell you, I don't have a problem. You say something to mine, I have no problem. Letting you know where you can be.
Right. Hello.
That's
It's
right.
her, but
It does.
certain things we don't do. Not with mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
She's like, I don't like it at all. I don't like it at
Now,
all.
Gigi, because you are here representing as the 2019 ambassador,
Yes. talk to us
ambassador about
about
America's Elite Miss, I really want to know, how long have you been in the industry and doing pageantry work? How long have you been doing that for?
I've been doing that for 3 years.
Wow. So 6 years old when you started.
Yeah.
Do you feel differently now after 3 years? Do you feel a little bit better about, like, more confident?
Yes, because the first time I did it, we did not know what we were doing at all.
One, so I still
Oh, well, that is good. That is good.
just kind
We
of
had-
fell into it.
Yeah.
So
Look at God.
She just told me to walk across the floor.
That's how you know you're a natural.
Yes.
You didn't even have to try. I mean, you tried, but you just didn't know. You're just doing your thing, and you won.
Honestly, I didn't really know what it meant. She just told me you go to princess camp. I thought it was where you learn to become a princess.
So the first pageant she did, we were invited to do it. The prize was like you go to Disney World and you go to Princess Camp for a week.
Nice.
So before that, she didn't want to do pageant. She could care less. She didn't care about a crown sash. And she actually said, "No, I already have plenty." She was talking about the little plastic Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no, you get a real one. And then when the person told her about camp, she was like sold. And she won, and we went to Florida for a week, and she went to all day. She would go to this princess camp.
I thought you meant princesses or be a princess.
We were with the team.
And look at you now. You are a princess.
Yeah.
So they turned you into one. They did a good job, Gigi. They did a very good job.
Let's see your pageant wave.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She is ready.
So, like, is there a specific cup?
Yeah, how do you hold your hand? How are you supposed to do it?
Are you holding your hand like that?
Yeah.
I can't do it with my wedding ring on. It's too bulky. So like this.
You do it real slow.
Can you do like a wavy motion, like you're trying to be cute, like you're getting a little
Has anyone
a whoosh of air or something?
Has anyone ever like went into what is that dance?
Oh, the name.
Millie Rock.
No,
The
what is
Millie
that?
Rock.
Yeah, the Millie Rock. Yeah, I was saying the name.
Uh,
Now that would be cute to see on stage. If you're. So what are some of the things that you do as a pageant girl? Because some people know from watching it, maybe on TV, but I don't think they really know. Some people may not even know actually. What are some of the responsibilities? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, my volunteer work.
Oh, yay.
I volunteer at my hospital where I was born, and I give the kids and the elderly people, I give the kids feel better. I give them like coloring books and toys and word searches and stuff, and then I give the elderly, like health goods and stuff.
Oh,
Aw,
nice.
Look at you. Don't make me cry, because you know what?
Don't cry.
That is so, no, I have a big heart for volunteering. I love volunteering, and at my job I do it a lot, so.
You should come with
Thank
us
you.
when we volunteer.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. Yes.
Yes. Especially
I love
something
it.
should be coming up soon, especially for
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, the holidays are coming.
Let's not talk about that, because right now financial situations come up, and that's a little bit hard to think about when it comes to holidays.
But,
Okay.
I mean, you just think about it because the year
Goes
has
by
gone by
so
so fast.
fast.
Like it's getting ready to be August.
Yeah, this year flew by. Oh my goodness.
Summer's almost over.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Back to school.
No.
She's like, no.
What
not
grade will you
yet.
be in?
I'm going to 5th grade.
Oh, fifth
Oh,
grade. Ooh.
fifth.
Well, the math got harder in third, right? That's when it started switching.
Oh, third grade. How do I feel about it? And I don't like to say the H word, but I hated third grade.
She didn't know, like,
It
there.
was kind of the first time I did it.
Uh-huh.
Third grade.
She said, "We're gonna drop out."
I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad
I
you
can
didn't.
homeschool
I
you.
was like, no, you know that's one thing we'll never do. We love each other. But we just like we can't coexist.
Yes, we can.
I work from home, so she surely can't. Be.
Ooh.
I'm home. I'm working from home, and where are you this week? Camp. We're not those people. Like, we're very loving, and a lot of our friends and family say we're sickening because we're like always hugging and kissing. But better believe we do. Homeschool never.
I mean, I personally feel like that's fine, but her, on the other hand, probably not.
You're social. You should be with other people.
Yeah, be with other children.
I love it.
Yeah, it's better. That
But
way.
I don't understand. I don't know. When I was in school and math was so easy, I don't know what it got to be like because I haven't seen third grade math. I just heard about it. But why do they feel the need to switch it? Why don't y'all switch it?
I'm so
Why did you guys switch math? Like they don't like go from top to bottom. They go from side to side now.
And it's like their
What?
way of the way they do math now, they try to tell you like let your child do it the way it's taught at school. Like to me, we learned math in a way that makes sense. Now they do little shortcuts and stuff. I don't know. It's
Well, do you find it easy, Gigi? Do you find math easy or is it kind of hard?
It's hard because, like, I normally get.
yeah, because if she gets a B, oh my gosh,
I start crying.
it's so hard.
Oh.
I start crying. And normally I normally get a B or A.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're the B, you're sad.
yes, I am sad.
Well, right. And she is smiling with her crown. I wouldn't believe it. I would not believe to see Gigi crying. Oh,
So
have a talking with your teacher.
I do have a question though about pageants. So when you're traveling, right? Because I love to travel. I don't know about you. When you're traveling, what's the best part about traveling for pageants?
You get to go to different places.
Yes, I agree.
Once have I been to Atlanta before this
We
one?
did for a family reunion.
I mean, yeah, but second time, always a charm.
Well, because you're
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, so if you're traveling, but you're not doing work, like maybe it's after hours or you have like a day off, if that even just exists, or maybe you just have like the evening time to have your dinner and have fun. What do you like to do when you're traveling, but you're not doing work? What is your favorite thing to do?
Well, it depends on the place. Yeah, it depends on the place.
Well, give us your option.
Okay, Florida, because Disney World, Universal Studios, and Legoland.
You've been to all those places?
I went to Disney World 3 times. Like,
Ooh.
1 year.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What?
She kept winning and then
Oh,
I've never been to Disney World.
I've only been once and I was young.
She gets one, I'm gonna give you the ticket to
You
Oh,
can
we
chaperone.
had so much fun.
It's a small world after all.
We'll stay back now.
You have a ball. Okay.
Do you have a lot of friends? I imagine you would. In meeting them, doing pageant as well?
Yes.
Are you friends with all the girls, or is there some you like, You can be honest. We're
Don't
very
say
out the
that.
box.
Don't say that.
Don't say names,
Don't
because
say
they might be
her.
watching. She loves all of you, ladies, girls.
She does.
But I imagine you would be able to closely like make friends with all of them. Yeah. Do you guys go out as groups like afterwards? Do you do anything together like dinners or lunch?
Yes.
Okay.
And with pageants, dance, acting, anything.
Okay, well that's good.
I am that kid.
Well, let's talk about the nationals.
Oh,
Because the
yes.
nationals are coming up in November. Right?
Yes.
Now, first of all, where are they going to be at?
I'm
do you
gonna
know?
be in Atlanta again.
No, it's in Columbus, Georgia.
Columbus.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well, it's the same state, which is
It
good.
is the
It's
same
Georgia.
It's those
That's
from
good.
Georgia.
So, what are the things that you are doing to help prepare yourself for the nationals? That's big.
What is it? Normally,
You still have to go to your pageant coach. Even though
Yeah.
even though you'll be crowning your successor,
Mm-hmm.
you still have to go.
Oh,
clean up
no.
everything well, then this
You
opens
gotta
her up
give
to
your
for
crown
another
again?
pageant, though.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's good.
So now in 2020, she can do a new pageant. Because with America's Elite Miss, well, with any pageant system, you really can compete once you have a title, especially with the national title, because you're their brand rep.
Okay.
But they spoil America's Elite Miss spoils us so much that we don't mind not competing anywhere else. They take
That's
such
good.
care of us.
Yeah.
So, you have to pass on the crown, right, to the next winner.
So this crown right here is gonna go to somebody else.
Not literally. She
not literally. I get to keep this.
Oh,
Okay.
yay. I was going to say, ooh, good, because I
That
need
was-
to
I
borrow.
was
Because I'll become friends with the next girl that has it.
You can wear a wig.
Oh, wow. Well,
You-
one step at a time.
But wait a minute. Justin is, and I say this all the time, he is such a stickler about his hair, right?
Yeah,
So-
Gigi, I am very...
How, so the crown would have to sit perfectly so that it does not mess
Well,
his hair
what I
up.
probably would do is I probably would have someone walk behind me all day, and they would just kind of hold it above my head from behind. So it looks like I'm wearing it, but it's like floating above my head, like a halo. I want a halo crown. Because then you can't mess my hair up,
True.
and it looks like I'm holy and I'm floating.
Put the crown on top of your hat.
I could put it on top of my... See, Gigi is thinking outside the box.
Yes, she is
I
thinking
could put
outside
it
the
right
box.
on top of the hat. Ooh.
And there's some red in there.
Yes, the jewels, bedazzle. Oh, girl, shine bright like a diamond. Okay, so will it be sad for you though, like to have to give? Well, not technically that crown, but to give the title and the crown away to the next person. How is that going to make you feel overall?
Sad because my year is over, and I'm going to miss all of my sister queens and my family.
Yeah. But 2020 is right around the corner, so you'll have another opportunity. Mm-hmm. And you'll never break apart from them. They're always going to keep you involved, which is good. So, yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I mean, it's all, honestly, it truly is all about the journey.
It is.
So even though you've experienced, just keep in mind there are also other people who are in the same industry doing the same thing, who also would love to have that as well. So it's kind of like you're just sharing the moment. Yeah.
You sound like you watched Miss Congeniality before you.
1 or 2? 2 was way better. No, I like both of those actually. That's a good movie.
I watched Toddlers and Tiaras.
I've heard about that show, but I haven't actually seen it.
But
I like it.
How old are they on the show?
No.
They're littler than that?
Yes.
Oh,
some
like
are like
infants?
no, some are newborns.
Oh, my newborn is definitely.
Some are newborns and all the way up.
So the parents have to walk them out. Oh.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And all and all the way up to 45.
Like in sweatpants. Okay, maybe that's a distraction. Maybe so that you don't look at her. Like, that's
Right.
What I think about.
All eyes on the
judges are
child.
like, yeah, oh, this is
But
like
you know, that's so weird because newborns to me all look alike. Like there's no, they
They
all
really
have
do.
like they don't have distinct features just
Well-
yet. So and then
what are you thinking? I don't know.
okay.
I mean, my newborn will definitely have a crown as well. So let's just say that. So they will not look like every other newborn because they will have a crown on their head.
How big will it be though?
Do not ever tell him that his newborn baby looks like every other. Make sure you tell him. That baby is I'll take note.
Please.
For your friendship, take note.
But somebody got to tell them the truth. That
No,
baby
it's not
looks
gonna be
just
you.
like the.
You're right.
Well, mine will because I'm a top-tier child, so mine ain't gonna look nothing like me. Or
Girl or boy?
a girl.
Oh.
I had a little girl actually. She was 8 years old. I did. Yeah, she was in foster care though, but she has a happy family now. So I love girls. I have always wanted to be a dad of a little girl. And just how you are dressed will be how my daughter is dressed every week, every day, and she won't even be in the pageantry business. She will just be sitting on the couch, eating strawberries and wearing a crown.
I love strawberries.
See, well, I love to babysit, so guess what? We could work out a deal, and I could also borrow the crown.
Here's the funny thing about this. So
Anything trying to get the crown. Anything.
You see Miss Congeniality, right? I won't go crazy though. I'll be nice. Like, I'll
here's
ask
the funny
kindly.
thing about this. So when I first won, so like I take the bus to school, and I did not want to take the bus, but she made me.
From Atlanta, like on a Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
Monday. And that morning we get up and the bus comes right in front of our house. I can see you walk on the bus. I was like, go get on. She's like, oh, I don't take the bus anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's like.
Look, she's upgraded. She wants a horse and carriage. She wants a horse and carriage.
I didn't get
Ride a
that
horse
though.
and buggy.
She made me get on the bus.
She said, pull
Queens
out that
don't ride
pumpkin.
the
Didn't
bus.
make me get on the bus.
Oh, that was funny.
By the way,
Queens don't ride the bus.
well, which is
I
true.
know that's right.
Queens do not ride the bus.
They don't.
No, they always have a horse and carriage. Now, Maya Monet said hello, by the way.
Hi.
Not sure who. Maya Monet on Instagram. She is watching right now. Who is Maya Monet? Is she a friend? Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Maya used to
Pageant, okay. Hey,
I
Maya.
want to have her on here too. This girl is awesome. She does.
Hi, Maya.
Spoken word.
Oh,
And the
nice.
first time I
Oh.
started doing, Maya might have been like 10 maybe.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, this girl is awesome.
Hi, Maya.
Maya, we're going to book you next.
I've never seen a kid like write something and
That's awesome.
That is.
That's a talent. Spoken word.
All these talented children.
Thanks, Maya.
Yeah, she is definitely tuning in right now. She said she's very proud of you. Gigi.
Y'all make me
So-
feel like I'm slipping. I mean, building robots and writing
Right.
spoken
We're
words.
not doing volcanoes and putty anymore, honey.
I know.
Times are hard and times have advanced. Times have
Times have
changed.
definitely advanced. These kids are just amazing. Now, I know you said you love dancing.
Yes.
Yes.
Dancing.
And so what is the best part about dancing? Do you like the rehearsals? Do you like actually the creative part? Or do you like the show, to show everybody your moves?
I like everything.
You like everything?
beginning
even
to end.
Even the practice?
you are lazy.
I mean, I am lazy, but I have a positive attitude when I get it.
Ooh,
That's
that's
right.
good. That's important.
I'll give you that. You
That's
are
important.
Always 100%. She loves the stage. She loves being on the stage.
Good.
Oh, I love that.
So you like everything about dance.
Yeah.
I wish I had rhythm. I know one dance and one dance only.
The Baltimore
The
two-step.
Baltimore Tuesday. I
Joe
do that
Nay,
to everything.
When we went on a cruise,
It could be mariachi, the playing, and
me
I'm
and Jonay went on the cruise earlier this year, and in the little club they had, no matter what song they played, she sure enough was out there doing the Baltimore
because
two-step.
it goes with everything.
Any song they play, even if it's an old 80s hit or 90s, guess what? She's pulling out the 2000s Baltimore two-step. She don't care.
Gigi gotta show me some moves because I can't dance.
I'll
Teach
show you
us.
after.
Teach
Cool.
us.
I have to.
You gotta give me some.
Because we
some
saw
lessons.
some of it on this clip, but we've also seen it on your YouTube as well. And however you do those backflip things, where I don't understand, but you do it. It's like a roll, or what do you call that move? Like a tumble? What is that?
What? On my elbows?
Yeah.
Oh, so
on your
like
elbows.
an elbow stand. I don't
That
know
don't
if I
hurt.
could
That
do
doesn't
it.
hurt your arms.
No.
Oh, you are strong,
She's a
girl.
professional.
I'm weak. I got weak bones. If I did that, I think my wrist would break.
I've hurt my arms a lot before. That's nothing.
I can only imagine.
All right. So, what's your favorite type of dance? Like, what type of dance have you studied?
I studied a lot.
A lot. So, what's your favorite?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
Nice. Mine when I was a kid, my mother put me in dance too. But I liked tap. Although I was horrible at it. I think I like the sound. I love tap dancing.
And you've done tap too.
Yeah.
Yep. I've seen a video. She's done tap.
Nice.
Yep.
That's what's up.
I like tap dancing. I like the sound too. The click, click, click.
Yeah, the click.
It reminds me of like nails. Like if you have long nails.
Like this.
Yeah.
That's what they sound like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Little
I
click.
love tap dancing. I could not get it, but I was really good at jazz. Jazz dance, I was really good at it, but I didn't like it. My dance instructor was always putting me in the jazz
Front.
yeah, like I don't know, she was
Fill in
always
the
pushing
blanks.
me out there. I'm just like,
Okay, so what do you think is like the dance that would be a category of dance, if you will? Like you said hip hop you like the most. Which one allows you to move the most? Because I saw the hip hop dancing ones and you were moving a lot.
Honestly, I would say with your studio, like all of them. I don't
All of them.
Yeah,
You move a
they're
lot.
very animated.
Yeah.
Like we just got back from nationals, and the team got 3 new national titles.
3.
Wow.
Victory Cup.
More than that, three
Wow.
new national titles for 3 dances she was in, and I think at least
Wow.
1 or 2 more. And
3 national titles.
entertainment
Wow.
awards. So
Wow.
like, yeah.
And did they awarded her with something called, was it Little Miss Actress?
Yeah.
ooh,
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now how did you get that?
yeah,
I like that.
Because my solo called Spanish Rose. Shout out to Miss Gwen. And yeah.
Musical theater, okay.
And there was a lot of acting in it, and I love acting, and it's crazy like me, and I'm not that crazy, but
That's what I say all the time too.
Did a good job.
yeah.
So that's that drama. That drama is something else. It's fun, and it gets you awards too.
Do you prefer to do solos or do you like to do more in a team?
I mean, well, I think I like both, because
Like both?
solos, it's all about you, and then
True.
in group dance, but group dance is tough, because, like, sometimes you go on different beats than everybody else,
Yeah.
and, like, if you forget, go in the back, like, scurry in the back, and then just do your thing.
Now, I am very competitive. I am a super competitive, in a friendly way, but I'm competitive and friendly.
So is she.
Is Mama friendly too? And competitive?
Yeah.
Both? Okay, well, one thing, even though I'm friendly competitive, now I don't get it twisted now, because what I want to win, and if we're in this together and it's based on both of us, if you mess up, I might get a little bit upset. I'm not gonna lie, I might stop dancing and put my hands on my hips and look at you like this because you
What
know
you
what
doing?
you did, right? Now that wasn't in the rehearsal. I might get a little upset, but I think with you I would do good because you look like you're on point with your dances from what I've seen in your video. So I'm not worried about Gigi. I can dance with Gigi. We'll win so many trophies.
I agree.
Pyramid, 2 people. That's all it takes.
So that matters.
It's basically just me lifting you up, honey. Yes. We'll make it challenging. Maybe throw in some rollerblades or something. See how far we can get downstage with rollerblades on. Okay.
He is crazy.
So we talked about dance, modeling, pageantry, and acting, and being an actress. Jonay kind of asked this earlier, but I'm curious to know if you were to choose like one for the rest of your life. It's hard to do. Which one would you choose if you just knew that was going to be your successful career for the rest of your life? It's a hard one.
So hard.
It is
so
hard.
hard to choose.
And they're all fun, it seems like. Do you have any that you would like to get more experience in, maybe?
If I could pick for you, if you had to pick that aside from what you actually really want to be, I would pick acting because she's a natural.
Acting?
Like
Okay.
dancing,
Well, you can
she
tell,
works at.
yes.
Everything else she works at, but acting she doesn't.
natural.
Like, we'll get a script. I'll give it to her as we're driving to the audition, and she'll book it.
Wow, that's good.
Remember, she's
That's
amazing.
good.
She doesn't even, she has a good memory. So she's
Right.
that one, even if we get it the night before, because usually acting turnaround, you guys
Oh,
do it
yeah.
so quick.
Oh,
yeah,
so
Like
quick.
The day before, you get it the day of. She won't look at it, but on the ride, like either to Baltimore, to DC, or to Virginia, she'll read it and she'll get it.
That's
it
good.
annoys me because I'm like, I gave it to you yesterday.
Right.
And
How
didn't
did you
look
do
at it.
this?
It's
Yeah.
like I have a process.
Yeah, she has a process.
Let me
have to
do
learn
my
her to
process.
her process. Because it works.
It's hard. That's for me. That's probably the most difficult. Is I have bad memory, you guys. Like I
have
don't remember
good
what happened
memory.
last week. So when I get scripts, the only way I can remember it is if I have somebody else reading the other person's lines. That's the only way I'll remember. If I'm solo in this thing, oh, I'm sorry. It's all improv from here on out because I'm probably gonna forget every other line. I'm really bad, especially on last minute things. If
I'm
it's-
good with remembering my lines.
Same.
I have to have someone like there with me to bounce off of usually. If it's like a week notice or so, I'm good. But if it's like the day before, please. I'll save myself from even trying to go to that audition because I'm not gonna do well.
My trick is I've memorized the first portion, even if it's like the first sentence and the last sentence. And for some reason, those always are triggers for me to know what comes
In
next.
between, or like, oh, that's a good point.
So as long
That's a
as
good
I
tip.
got that first and that last, I'm good.
That's a good tip, actually.
Yes.
Well, Gigi and Miss Mom Yolanda,
Fortunately.
we have about 3 or 4 minutes left on the show. Now, before we leave, I know Jonay has one final question for you, Gigi, that she wants to ask, and I really want to hear the answer to.
So what fun fact is there about Miss Gigi Jones that you want everybody to know?
That I can still do it, but when I was little, it's really weird, but I can roll my stomach all by myself.
Oh, wow.
What?
So you're like the next
You got
Shakira. Okay.
Strong stomach muscles. Yes.
That's good.
That's what's up.
Well, can you do it with a full stomach of food? Oh, excuse me.
I mean,
you
I
got
like
real
to
strong
eat,
muscles.
so
When I eat, my stomach pops out, but it don't go in. I have a problem with that, but you'll have to teach me how to roll my stomach because I'm going to be the next Shakira.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a talent. I'm sitting here just thinking about it in my stomach. Muscles are sore.
Yeah. Like I just worked
thinking
out the
about
gym
it.
or something. Goodness gracious.
she's
Now,
always
Miss
telling me to
Yolanda,
stop.
I do want to ask you, because you have all the information for Gigi as far as her YouTube, her social media,
Yes.
and her website. Give us that information, please.
Website is www.talentedgigi.com. Instagram is @talentedgigi. YouTube, I'm pretty sure her channel is Gigi Jones. We haven't started doing much on it. Most of her stuff is on my channel, which is Yolanda Jones. So if you
Yolanda
just
Jones,
search Yolanda Jones and
Okay.
Gigi Jones. Her videos will come up. My channel will come up.
Okay.
Facebook will be my page, Yolanda Jones. And
Okay.
you can also see her on americaselitemiss.com. And also Facebook, America's Elite Miss, where she is on there as well.
Yes.
Nice.
Ambassador 2019.
Thank you
Yes.
so much for coming and talking with us today.
Thank you for having me.
It
We've
was a
never had a
pleasure.
queen.
We've never had a queen.
We've never had a
It's
queen.
such an honor. I'll do my sitting bow for you.
Don't try to steal the queen's.
You see me reaching closer.
Right.
Everyone close their eyes. No, but truly, we are honored to have you here, Gigi, and Miss Jones as well. Yes. Thank you for coming out and being the momager. It's a hard role to do. It's an important role to do, especially at such a young age of Gigi's age, but you are knocking it out the park.
That's right.
So great job to both of you.
Yes.
Yes. And we can't wait to see more from Gigi on the big screen, coming very, very soon, I'm sure.
Soon.
Yes.
2 things coming up, actually.
2 things coming
nice.
up, yes.
She has a scene in Miss Virginia, which comes out, I want to say, October 18th.
Miss Virginia.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, that's my girl.
Vanessa Williams. Yes.
In a scene in that movie. And
Cool.
Woman in the Window, she's in the scene. She's a trick-or-treater, right?
Yes, on a guy's
Woman in
back.
the Window.
Is Amy Adams and
Okay.
Julianne Moore.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And
Okay.
Anthony Mackie.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And serving a TV series. She did an episode where she was a pageant girl. So she did that.
Oh, wow.
Right, that was
Of
like,
course.
Well, that was natural, I'm
Of
sure.
course.
Yes. So those 2 movies
those
come
are
out
all
in
this year. Yes.
those come out in
Nice.
October, right?
Yeah.
October 18th for Miss Virginia and October 4th for Woman in the Window.
Okay,
Nice.
perfect.
We'll be
Yes,
there.
we will be watching. We want to see,
Absolutely.
and we're going to share on our page too, because we want people
And
to
I'm
make
like,
sure they get to know more about
her.
Gigi Jones.
I know her.
Yes.
It'll be easy because she has on a costume, but you will see her because she was sitting on top of a man's shoulder. So just
Oh,
it's a
good.
genie.
Right.
Okay.
That's Gigi.
Like, that's Gigi.
That's
Gigi.
Gigi.
I know that's her.
Shout it out, everybody. That's Gigi. Yes. Thank you all again for coming in. We are
Yes.
super excited to have you here. Looking
Thank
forward to
you.
more from you. You're welcome, Miss Jones and Mrs. Little Jones. Next week, everyone, make sure you come to this table right here, radioonfire.com, Out the Box Radio Show. We have a special guest calling in next week, calling from New York, I believe.
New York.
Mr. Adam Lindo from the new season of Orange is the New Black, which airs tomorrow. This is Adam's first role, but he's in, I believe, every episode in the last season. So if you guys who
Dope.
watch the show know, season 7 is the finale, and we're going to talk to him all about the finale next
I'm
Thursday.
sad.
Are you?
Yes.
Well, I'm sad that
Yes, you gotta be sad too.
Oh, I don't know.
You know.
I know the show, but this show is ending, so I'm sad to leave tonight. But we'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on RadioOnFire.com.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.